Well, the best part about it was I knew Sean, so that was fun working with Sean. But the best part about it was the ride back from. We were out on the boat, and Sean was shooting some stuff in the back with De Palma, and I was in the front. I had a fresh pack of Marlboros, and Al and I were sitting side by each in the front of this boat, watching the sun go down. Coming back into the harbor, we had about an hour and a half ahead of us, and we talked about a girl we had dated both that we found out we had in common, Marlon Brando. We talked about fjords. We talked about ice cream. You know, it was a real, was the best hour and a half I ever spent on a boat with another guy. I mean, it was just me and Al Pacino, and and I ran into him in a restaurant a few weeks later, and he came over to the table. I was doing On the Waterfront off Broadway, and I was sitting with the director, and it was at Madeleine's, at the La Madeleine in New York, and we're sitting there, and Al came over, and he's, you know, we had a fairly breathless conversation, and he said he'd come see the show and stuff like that, and she left, and she goes, you know, when I'm talking to you about Act Two, I'd prefer it if you didn't invite your friends over to the table. And I said, but that was Al Pacino. No, it wasn't. Yeah, yes, it was. As a matter of fact, it was. And she couldn't believe it. You know, he is one of those great unassuming. He could walk in here. I mean, of course, you'd know him, but he doesn't come in with that. You know, he doesn't bring that. You know, he's just what a nice guy. So my Carlito's Way experience was stellar based on my off-screen memories.